Didn't think we'd be having another episode this soon.
Blame wrestling for cramming so much into one weekend, partner.
They gotta give us some breathing room, because as much as I like doing them, I got other priorities. But hey, at least I'm here now, so let's get this done. Begin episode
Welcome
163.
To the MegaMets podcast, episode 163. TNA Slammiversary 2026 predictions. We are coming live this time from the Agnosis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts.
So how we're gonna do this? We go down and then all the way up, right?
Up then, yes. And we're still
yeah,
on
because
Kevin again, and I just sent
Kevin. I see. We have a guest today. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, sports JEDI. If he can get in here, and just send.
Let's hope he does.
So, how the Star Fox playthrough's been going?
I've already uploaded hard mode. I'm not doing challenge mode yet because I gotta finish Time Stranger, and then once I'm done with Doom and Doom Eternal, then your request comes next. I always ask myself, what could possibly go wrong? A whole freaking lot, because I remember beating the Genesis back in the day.
Trust me, the Super Nintendo game may be better in terms of game quality, but it's still a pain in the ass.
I know. I bloody know.
Especially when I restrict you to no debug code.
I don't need debug. Seriously, I don't need a debug to actually get the job done.
I know. Just be grateful that the rest of that Bubsy 2 wasn't put on the Super Nintendo collection for the Switch.
I heard there was like a soft lock in Bubsy 2.
And just be grateful I didn't bug you into buying the perfect collection. You would have wanted to kill me if I would have
ended up buying that damn thing anyway, because I mean that would at least mean something.
But you still would have killed me if I requested it.
Yeah, because you know I'm a goddamn masochist. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was Bubsy 4D, because I heard 4D is actually pretty decent. I actually bought the perfect collection when it was like on special discount.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Jeez. Not to mention having a messy spine. Jeez, it's just... Yeah, because for whatever reason, because I've lost a lot of weight, let's just say that my tailbone's been affecting for whatever reason. I can sit down no problem. When I stand up, it's just a different matter.
Oh. Have you asked your chiropractor?
Well, I'm doing at least fine for the time being.
Well, we might as well start with Alan for the moment.
We don't... May as well do it anyway. Let's begin.
More than likely, the pre-show match will be the open challenge by Mustafa Ali for the TNA International Championship. Who is he going to face? Don't know. Who would you want him to fight?
I don't know. I don't even watch TNA.
Neither do I, to be perfectly honest. I just kept after TNA canceled their membership, which allowed me to watch Impact tapings on YouTube, I've really had a couple of years back. I've had no reason to watch it.
Neither do I.
I would say I'll give it to Ali to retain.
Yeah, that's actually a very interesting. I'll have him retain as well.
You're up.
Okay, so next up, if we're going from bottom to up, AJ Francis versus Elijah.
Stipulation I wish was added to this match is that because AJ has the full rights to Elijah's contract in TNA, that if AJ wins, he basically turns Elijah into a permanent slave. If Elijah wins, he's free.
That would have actually made things an interesting match.
I say walk with Elijah.
I say I'll pick Elijah as well. Not like there's much else.
Hold on, let me see what Kevin's up to. I wonder if he's still doing a.
I don't really know, to be honest.
Give me a sec.
Take your time. I can do this all day.
Bad enough. I had the Still Knicks fans podcast back out because they got caught up with a scheduling conflict with the draft watch along on Tuesday. Maybe he's still in the Discord. I don't know. Let's check.
All we can do now is wait and see. Why?
Where are you? Damn it.
Yeah, now I know what it feels like, believe me. What the hell is it? 7 of this? Yeah.
Come on.
To be expected.
Yeah. So after you finish Time Stranger, it's Doom Eternal and then Bubsy Claws.
Doom the
again?
Dark Ages. But what I'm not a fan of is them they have to lock the DLC stuff behind a $35 digital deluxe edition paywall, which is stupid.
Ouch.
I'll probably just do the
have you-
base game. What is it?
You're also going to throw in the Kentro playthrough of City of the Wolves into this too, aren't you?
I'm also doing Kenshiro. I'm doing Kenshiro. That's a finish up, I believe, season 2. I bought Street Fighter 6 on Switch 2 because that's where I'll probably be doing like the rest of year 4.
Seriously, I was not expecting Kentro to get into the KOF universe.
I didn't expect that either.
Especially when you consider in hindsight, Kentro's more of an M-rated character than he is a T-rated one.
Indeed. 4, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Really?
If he had been in Mortal Kombat, then yeah, that would have been fine. But City of the Wolves? Why?
I didn't expect that. Don't worry, everyone. Things can be a little bit unexpected.
Well, we have a new WWE champion.
That's reassuring.
It's Sami.
Sami Zayn?
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect this twist.
Well, I mean, it was in Saudi Arabia.
Because of course it is.
And of course, Gunther's pissed over the fact that Sami who's champion and not him. Oh, brother.
Yep.
Please do not give Cody the title shot at SummerSlam.
If he did, then that would have been very disappointing.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Danhausen cursed Liv. Next thing you know is she might end up having a miscarriage.
Well, that's going to suck.
And the only reason I say that, because rumors are she had an unplanned pregnancy and she basically dropped the tournament to Io Sky because she wants to vacate the title and focus on motherhood after Night of Champions.
Uh-huh.
The trouble with that is Io chose to face her at SummerSlam, which means she'll be well within her in the early bits of her second trimester if that happens.
That's just the worst.
Anyway, let's move on to the 7-man Ultimate X. I really preferred 6.
Mm-hmm.
Cedric Alexander defends against Mr. Elegance, Faibian Aichner, Casey Navarro, Frankie Kazarian, Leon Slater, and a returning Amazing Red.
This will prove to be most interesting.
And fun. And dangerous. Let's not kid ourselves. Mr. Elegance is not winning the X Division Championship.
We crossed that out. Who's next?
Well, we can't have Leon get the title back so soon either. So let's cross him out.
So that's also crossed out.
I mean, Frankie was one of the originators of this match alongside Matt Bentley and Chris Sabin in terms of the original participants of this match back in 2003. So would it make sense to put the belt back on him? It would, but do I see it happening? I don't know. Let's put a question mark next to him.
Yep.
And I don't see Red winning the title. If he does, it'll be a good feel-good moment, but he'll only have it for a cup of coffee at best.
Yeah.
So let's cross Red out.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves Aichner, Kazarian, Alexander, and Navarro.
So who's left?
I just said Kat, Frankie, Cedric, Casey, and Aichner.
I'm picking Cedric to retain.
Cedric, huh?
I know it's a bit too predictable.
And that's true. I mean, he only just recently got it. He got the belt a little more than a month ago, so it wouldn't make a lot of sense to take it off him this quickly. So I will say I'll go out on a limb. Let's see if the blessed one, Casey Navarro, can capture it.
That's fair.
Knockouts.
Now we move on. Yep, now we move on to the next one. For the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles, the Elegance brand versus Rosemary and Allie.
I'm going to shit myself with fear with this one because Rosemary scares the living piss out of me.
I sound like, wow.
I mean, I actually met her once. Nice woman when she's not in the ring, but scary when she is. I can't really stand Heather and M by Elegance. I mean, Ash by Elegance, FK Dana Brooke, bad enough when you think about it.
Yeah. I have to agree with you on that.
You know what? Let's give it to the Demon and the Bunny. I'm giving this to Rosemary and Allie.
I'm also going to do the same for that.
Oh, boy. Lei Ying Lee defends the Knockouts title against Xia Brookside. Oh, boy. Former friends turn now hate enemies. The old classic wrestling trope. Stemming from Xia's jealousy over the fact that Lei Ying Lee was getting the title shots, despite the fact that Lei Ying was basically an outsider to TNA, and Xia had mostly been homegrown. In this fit of jealousy, she turned on Lee at Rebellion. Fortunately, Lee got the belt back from Ariana Grace shortly after Rebellion, but it still leaves a but it's still sour grapes in the mouth of one Xia Brookside. I think this time they give her the gold. Zaya's leaving the Beantown, the new Knockouts champion.
What to pick? What to do? Between Lei Ying Lee and Xia Brookside. I'm probably going to pick Lei Ying to retain.
Interesting choice.
Yes, it is.
A very interesting choice indeed.
Now we move on to the next. Eric Young versus Ricky Sosa.
This young kid from Europe now gets his chance in the spotlight, and boy, is this one going to be a bloodbath.
He's fighting a veteran.
That, and he's fighting the world-class fucking maniac.
Uh-huh. So who are we going to pick for this one? Young or Sosa?
I would say maybe Young, I guess.
I'm picking Sosa. It's time for him to get a lose the kick, head up the ladder.
Fair enough. Your turn, since Eric Young versus Ricky was supposed to be mine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, what? No, wait, it is
No,
mine.
that one Young and Sosa was mine. Your turn now.
Eddie Edwards against Moose. Moose has been hell-bent on taking down the system since January when they kicked him and Johnny Dango Curtis out. But now there's a new stipulation to this. It's a no surrender match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no DQs. The only way to win is for your opponent's corner person to throw in the towel. Eddie obviously will have his wife Alicia with the towel in hand. Moose has chosen Johnny Dango Curtis to be the one to hold the towel.
Yep.
This is going to be scary. Because initially, it seemed that Alicia had sided with Moose over this, but we found out at Rebellion, Alicia was playing Moose like a fiddle.
Because of course he was.
She was.
Of course she was.
I mean, we all knew she'd never truly betray her husband.
So I think for the sake of this, I'm picking Moose. And you?
I'm actually going to go Eddie.
Well, isn't that a twist? All right, now we move on to the semi-main event. A ladder match for the TNA World Tag Team titles. The System versus the Hardys versus the Righteous.
This is so frustrating. Do we really need the Hardys to recapture the TNA World Tag titles at Slammiversary for a third year in a row? And it's the broken Hardys this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have the right words.
I do not think there are any more words, the Mega Man of NG. For this is so annoying, and detoxificating for a match. Sure, it'll be very thrilling and wonderful, but I don't see it to be super delightful. Let the broken Hardys recapture the gold. I just want this whole thing to end fade away and classify itself as obsolete. And regardless of who wins, I want to see a final deletion. Delete, 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 delete. Yes. However, I am taking the Righteous to come out as the new TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Yep.
I mean, fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, get the guns.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
I have a feeling something came up with Kevin and he can't show up.
I have a funny feeling that it might be the case.
Finally, the main event for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Nick Nemeth uses his half of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet win that he and Kazarian split at Bound for Glory to challenge Mike Santana.
Uh-huh.
As much as I would want Mike to spin the block and knock Nick's block off, there may be a chance for a changing of the guard here when you consider that Mike Santana's contract with TNA is almost up.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I'm going to try calling Kevin to see if he can get in here.
Yeah, because we don't want him missing out on the rest of this.
Guess he's not coming. So we might as well just...
Let's finish this.
Yeah. So, who do you take to win this?
I will pick Mike Santana to retain.
I'm going to go Nick Nemeth to regain, especially when you consider the contract situation with Santana.
That's pretty fair.
And with that, this episode of the MegaMets is over. As much as I wanted him to show up, maybe I'll just basically put him to show up. He didn't come.
Yeah.
Comment, like, and subscribe. I want to thank Mega Energy for helping me out once again. We are the MegaMets podcast. Goodbye and good effing night. Bang.
Bang. I'll
Next
see you.
time you'll see us July 7th for predictions for our rundown of G1 Climax 36.
I look forward to that. I'll see you then.
Later.
Later.
And stream is over.